How's it? Welcome to the Golfing Gods facility at Pearl Valley. Today we are testing the 2018 Fujikura Ventus Black 6X, which is known as the Ventus Black 6X, with the new one that's just come out, which is the 2024 Ventus Black 6X, which is called the Velocore Plus. So we're going to test the two. This is not the TR model. This is the standard Ventus Black from 2018 versus the new one. We're going to test them and see what the differences are. Okay, test pilot, you've got the 2018 Ventus Black in a Callaway Triple Diamond AI Smoke 10.5 degree head. Give it a hit and let's see what it does. Okay, now you've got the Velocore Plus, the 2024 Black. Give that a couple of hits. Let's see what numbers we get. Okay, so let's look at these numbers. But before we do that, you must understand that this particular test pilot is not a Ventus Black profile. He's actually a Ventus Red profile, and he doesn't use this driver lofted head. He uses a 9 degree head. So this test is not ideal for this player. All we are trying to establish here, is this shaft the same? Is it a paint job or is it a different shaft? And we can clearly see by these numbers it's different. So the top row is your 2018 standard Ventus Black 6X, raw carry 241.7 meters at sea level, clubhead speed 116, ball speed 159, spin 2.5, launch 18.1. Great. If we then look at the new 2024 Ventus Black 6X, which is your Velocore Plus, it's 10 meters shorter almost. So for this particular player, it's not going as far. So straight away, this is a different shaft. Let's look at the clubhead speeds, very similar. Ball speed, there's 2.5 miles in it, but the spin is different. So for this particular player, and he's not a Ventus Black, we know he's a Ventus Red from all the testing we've done. We can see that the Ventus Black from 2018 is spinning less. It's launching it slightly higher, but it's going further because it's got less spin on it. Great. Now we're going to go and we're going to look at the dispersion just out of curiosity's sake. Okay, so now looking at the dispersion, the green circle over here is the later model 2024 Ventus Black 6X, and the gray circle over here is the 2018 version. So what we've picked up with this particular player, and as we've discussed earlier, he's not a Ventus Black profile, and this isn't the right driver for him. But we don't want to always test, like I said earlier, the right driver with the right shaft with the test pilot all the time. The point of this exercise is to test, is there a difference between the previous version of the shaft and the new version? It's not just a paint job. There is a difference. So the older version performs better for this particular player. He's hitting it further and the dispersion pattern's down the middle. The newer version, the ball is not going as far and he's actually hitting it a bit left of targets. That's the point of this dispersion exercise. Okay, so what we've just seen here is that these two Ventus Black shafts, they're not the TR. We've got the standard Ventus Black, which is the 2018 model over here, and this is the 2024. And you'll see at the top, instead of it saying Velocore, it says Velocore Plus. So that's how you know if it's the new model. It says Velocore Plus. It's a bit of a matte finish instead of a shiny gloss finish. And we don't want to do tests all the time to show you where that this particular item is way better than that item. This test was to see if these shafts are different and how different they are. Now the test pilot, as we mentioned earlier, he doesn't use a Ventus Black. He uses a Ventus Red, funnily enough, in a TR, and he uses a 9 degree head and not a 10 degree head. But we wanted to just see, let's just put it in a 10 degree head, and let's see what these shafts do. And we can see there is a difference. We're not saying one is better than another. We're saying there's a difference, and there's a 10 meter difference, and there's a spin difference with this particular player. So if you guys are out there and you're using Ventus shafts, or you're thinking of a new shaft, or you're using any other shaft, and you've heard about these new Velocore Pluses, because there's a red, a blue, a black, go try them. Go to your local pro shop, test them, and see if there's a difference in your numbers. So at the end of the day, we're always hunting for numbers. So happy hunting.